Wait, are you serious? You really trust that console?
Of course I don't. Not entirely. I know it could be a trap as well, but still. If, and this is a big if, okay? If he was telling the truth earlier, then we won't have to fight with Sagiri and her friends. And more importantly, I'm sure there are people waiting for her there. So, for all those reasons, I thought...
Well, either way, things can't stay like this forever.
Rather than make speculation after speculation and do nothing, you want to set something in motion.
It's also possible, if unlikely, that we might be able to talk it through.
All right. Can you tell us where Colony Zero is right now?
Atia region, Capricorn Peak.
Huh? Wait, isn't that... That's where we fought against those guys, ain't it?
The point where Colony Zero is stationed is located even further in.
That explains why you were lying in wait for us there.
However, the geographical feature called the Noclia Mire is located en route. Entering it is predicted to have severe negative impact on your biological processes.
Then how do you guys get through?
A Pharaon's environmental hazard resistance can temporarily neutralize poisonous materials.
What's a Pharaon? Oh, is that the thing you were riding inside?
Affirmative. Consequently, traversal through the afflicted area will necessitate retrieval and refurbishing of the abandoned Pharaon suit.
We can ask Riku to fix it up. Will that be okay with you?
No objections.
Oh, if Riku must, we'll not leave friends in lurch.
All right then. Just be patient for us a little while longer, okay, Sagiri?
Compliance.
I'm not cold. Oh.
Imagine falling from here.
Gotta keep nice and limber. Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
How does it look, Riku? Can you get it in working order?
It looked like problem mostly cosmetic. Riku have it working in no time flat. And ready. Riku proud of own handiwork.
And how does it look to you? Can you still use it?
Power lines clear. All sensors online. Farron Unit Number 7 fully operational.
That sounds good. Are you ready to guide us?
Understood. Designating route. island here.
So much to see, huh?
Environmental resistance field deployed. Hazardous elements will be neutralized.
That sounds good, I think.
Scanning for Colony Zero's identification signal. We are approaching the rendezvous point.
So we're finally here.
Like water off a Flammy's back.
Welcome, friends. I've been hoping you would come.
We've brought your soldier as you asked. So what now?
Number 7 seems uninjured. Thank you for this magnanimous measure. As promised, Colony Zero's order to eradicate Ouroboros will be rescinded. You have my word that we will never again darken your doorsteps, figuratively speaking.
Talk is cheap, man.
Oh, I assure you, the soldiers of Colony Zero are most faithful. They would never disobey an issued order. What's more, I personally had nothing but the deepest respect for you all. After all, you did tend to my dear number 7 and brought her back to me unscathed. I offer you my sincere, heartfelt thanks.
Yeah, all right.
This doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, I've just had the greatest idea. Number 7, you and our guests have traveled long and far to arrive here. Why don't we introduce them to the rest of the Colony Zero personnel?
Compliance.
I think we're actually fine.
Nonsense, no need to be shy. We need to tie a bond of trust between us, and where better to start than with a round of introductions?
Sagiri, are you all right with that?
The Consul's word is absolute. Number 7 does not have the prerogative of choice.
Number 7, show your face to everyone. I'm sure they'd like that. Number 4 has also been worried about you.
Yes.
Number 4?
Number 4 is Number 7's right-hand man. With Number 7 absent, he had to take over the reins instead.
He means like being an aide, then.
Sagiri, does that make you the commander?
Parts of the definition appear discrepant, but on the whole, there are no major issues with that denomination.
You could have told us, you know.
I have no record of the fact being queried.
You've noticed it too, right, Tyon?
Yeah, and I can't make sense of it. The consul's attitude is one thing, but more importantly...
The Pharaonis. The one thing a colony needs, and there's no sign of it here. Or maybe it's just something completely different from the colonies we know.
A special unit under direct Mobius command. Were we too hasty coming here?
For Senna's sake, and for that girl she trusts. Let's hope not.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
There you go. New colony data. Always nice to see a new face. Always nice to see a new face.
Number 7. I'm relieved to see you back safe.
Number 4, no status abnormalities?
We're all good here. Number 10 and Number 8 are currently on a mission, but should be back soon.
Revising query. Are there status abnormalities in Number 4's condition?
No. I'm okay. Number 4 can still fight.
However...
Number 7, you're not at fault. If anything, it's my fault. Having such poor abilities in battle. Without disengaging the Farron's limiter, I couldn't fight
Number 4.
What's wrong? What is it?
Sparks, you don't think this is... His flame's leaking?
I'm cold. Number 7? Where? I can't see a thing.
Sagiri, what just happened?
Number 4 has given his life to the Pharaoh.
Oi, you better explain yourself.
The Pharaons are powered by life's flames. The flame clocks that impel them are synchronized to those of their passengers.
Wait, did you say flame clocks? Does that make the Pharaons...
Indeed. The design differs, but you could see them as functionally identical to Pharaonesis. In addition, Pharaon flame clocks are fitted with the function to disengage the limiters.
Disengage the limiters?
Doing so allows the Pharaon to burn through the flames that fuel it at an accelerated rate, maximizing the unit's power output. Once the limiter is disengaged, a first-term soldier can perform at a level comparable to a colony's commander. That incandescent power is the pith and marrow of the Pharaons, of Colony Zero's might.
But what is Colony Zero to begin with? Who are you? Who are its soldiers?
You could say we are those who work behind the scenes of this war. Battlefield manipulation, inciting sedition, information control, elimination of third-party forces. It's all due to our ceaseless, thankless efforts that this war can continue unabated, and each life's fate arrives as ordained. In other words, we maintain the fabric of the world. That is the duty which is our pleasure to fulfill.
Nothing but empty words. That's the reason you put your men in those things.
Well, mate, you just showed us your whole ass. I knew you didn't care about the lives of your soldiers after all.
Preposterous! I treasure their lives above any other good. They are to me the most exalted substance. Their immaculate lives, sacrificed in service to the world, permeate it and form the basis of the eternity we Mobius covet.
Stop it.
Protecting my innocent lambs whose souls lubricate the gears of the world through a sublime sacrifice. That is the highest calling. Isn't it the loftiest vocation conceivable? Surely you must agree.
Shut up already!
I must beg your pardon. Have I said something to incur your displeasure?
Snuff all of that and snuff you! How dare you! How could someone like you think for a second you treasure Sagiri? You have no right! We'll bring you down right here and now. Sagiri and everyone will be free from the flame clocks.
But what in the blazes has brought this on? I told you from the start, I had no intention of fighting you.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, it seems unavoidable now. It seems the negotiations have broken down. Truly regrettable, and yet perhaps inevitable. All Farron units, heed my call. You are ordered to disengage your limiters. Number 7, your orders. Bring all your might to bear and crush the Ouroboros.
Sagiri, listen! You don't...
Compliance. Commencing Ouroboros annihilation.
Sagiri.
I know how you must feel, but for now we have to fight, Senna.
All units fall in and stand by.
What's this?
Consul, a report.
What's the matter, number 7?
Large expenditure of life's flames is forecast if limiters are disengaged for combat. Proposal following analysis of all units' flame totals. Restrict limiter disengagement to unit number 7.
I see.
What? What's she doing? She's trying to get her mates out of fighting.
Number 7, I recognize your unparalleled radiance. It brings you honor. Now behold, by my authority as consul, I order you, all Pharaon units, disengage limiters.
Sagiri! That snuffer. Just when I thought he couldn't go lower.
Oh, number 7. Truly you are a marvel. The cry wafting from your spirit, it will water this endless world and make it bloom eternal.
First off, let's deal with these guys.
Yeah. Just wait, Sagiri. We'll get you out of this mess, I promise!
Support you! Got it!
don't have to follow these orders! Sagiri! You're free to do what you want!
Seki, free to...
Well now. What a curious phenomenon. Number 7, I'm changing your orders. Kill that Ouroboros first. Top priority.
Comply it.
Don't do it, Sagiri!
That's an order, Number 7. Number 7, what are you...
Huh?
Number 7.
Sagiri! Are you okay? Please, talk to me, Sagiri!
Number 4.
Huh?
Number 4. Don't go. Number 7. Will protect. Number 4. Everyone.
Noah, please! For Sagiri! For them all!
Right!
With the Consul's death in the line of duty, Colony Zero's chain of command is broken. Number 7 currently has no duties to perform, and no orders to follow.
That means you don't have to fight us anymore.
However, it is a matter of record that Number 7 took hostile action against Ouroboros. Perhaps you wish to mete out an appropriate punishment.
Sagiri, you did nothing wrong. Really, we should be thanking you.
Thanking? Why would that be?
I mean, before, you attacked the Consul instead of us, so you held back from fighting us, and thanks to that, we were able to take down the Consul. Anyway, that's enough about that. Now it's time to think to the future, right?
I cannot comprehend.
Huh?
Why do you speak to Number 7 that way? Under what orders and from whom? Why did Number 7 disobey orders? Why did I not attack you as instructed? Requesting swift reply. Furthermore, requesting orders.
Sagiri...
Number 7 is confused. I do not know what actions to take.
I know what it's like to feel lost, uncertain, not know where to turn. But even you must have some things you think you'd really like to do, right?
Number 7 does not have thoughts matching that description.
In that case, let's put our heads together. Let's think of things you might want to do.
Is that an order?
Nuh-uh. Nobody's giving you orders anymore. From now on, Sagiri, the only orders you should follow are your own.
The situation described does not conform to the accepted definition of orders.
It was just like a metaphor, or was it a simile?
I really cannot comprehend. But although I cannot comprehend, Sagiri gives orders to Number 7. If the circumstances be interpreted this way, then Sagiri, I may be able to comprehend.
Oh, Sagiri.
Is it odd?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure it's exactly right, since, after all, you're free now. So, Sagiri, What are your orders for number 7?
Top priority should be to investigate what it is that I want to do. More data must be gathered before this is ascertained.
That sounds very like you, but I think you're making it too complicated. It doesn't have to be just one thing, and it can be anything, really.
It can be anything?
Yep, anything at all.
In that case,
Yes? Did you think of something?
right now, I think I'd like one of your onigiri, Senna.
By the way, I wanted to ask about the Pharaon. I suppose there's no way to use them anymore.
That statement is incorrect.
Oh, really?
Motive function can be restored by switching to alternative power source using ether cylinders. Power output will be inferior to the original flame clock system, and the limiter can't be removed, but shouldn't hinder combat. I will be able to fight on.
Wow. That's great news. Do you think we can ask you to fight by our side again, then?
Understood. Pharaon Unit Number 7 will gladly join Ouroboros Battle Unit.
We'll be counting on you then, Sagiri.
Ouroboros command structure accepted.
First, let's talk about all the stuff you might want to do in the future.
Affirmative.
You line him up, I'll knock him down.
Finally put all that together. A taste of real human connection. A taste of real human connection.
Come on, who else? Always nice to see a new face. Always nice to see a new face. I'm starving. Got anything I can eat? Much better. Right then, strategy meeting. Right then, strategy meeting.
I definitely feel stronger.
Let's bounce. Always nice to see a new face.
Mission initiated. Pharaon Unit Number 7, reporting for duty.
So I gotta whack him. I can do that.
Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Always nice to see a new face. Huh. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Nice one! We explored the whole place.
Good thing we found this.
Gonna blast them into next week.
I'm so ready for this.
First blood. Nice move, child.
They broke away.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall. This will be rough, but we got no choice.
To the future. I'll
Quite
take
a rare
point.
sight.
I'm your guy.
That's quite rare.
Gonna blast them into next week. I'm so ready for this.
Dragon Star.
You want some more? That's too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Gonna blast them into next week.
Stay alert and alive.
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
snappy. We can do it, no doubt about it. Electro Shockwave!
It's called a land handshake. You're on fire, Lance.
Just as planned, Tyon.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
That's a rare one.
Gonna blast them into next week. All set and ready to tumble. That'll work pretty good, eh, Tyon?
It means there were no holes in my strategy.
Rest in peace. The head of one of the 6 houses lives here. Don't embarrass yourselves.
Huh. Would you believe it? Would you believe it?
Hey, dearest. Got a minute for me?
Sure. What's going on?
You remember what we talked about?
So help me, Gray. You mind sparing us the scowl? You're making them nervous.
I highly doubt that.
No, actually you are.
There you have it. There's no helping this guy. Stubborn as they come, he is.
Oh, yeah. You were, married, weren't you?
Oh, I didn't know you knew each other.
This lady, she's Gray's partner, right?
Yes, that's right.
What about babies? You guys got any babies?
Yeah,
So So it seems that even the unflinching Grey can be caught unawares.
Can we be done with the tomfoolery? Just tell me what you wanted, and quick.
It's about the investigation. It was still ongoing until recently, but...
Wait. Someone could overhear us if we do this here. I'll prepare a secure location. We can talk in more detail then.
What are we even talking about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Actually, I'm thinking of asking for their help.
What?
They've been very cooperative in matters like this one. I think you'll find their assistance beneficial.
Well, I will I? Well, all right.
Right then. Rosanna, you can fill them in.
Sure thing. Thanks, Monica.
Right. Nobody should bother us here. Now let's hear it.
Okay. Well, we've been investigating for a while, and we discovered some suspicious activity from some of our own city folk.
What suspicious activity?
My husband here initially asked me if I could do something about the hardliners' aggressive policies.
We knew those guys were up to no good, so we were trying to take precautions.
Well, listen to this. Apparently, the hardliners might be using city technology to nefarious ends. It sounds like something was stolen from R&D, and we expect that that something will be abused to further their goals. Now, we can't say what those are exactly.
What could have driven them to this?
You have to understand, this place isn't as monolithic as it might seem. Some folks take a really inflexible stance towards issues they might have, no matter how small. That's the long and short of it.
Yes, it's just that this time, the problems have come to a head somewhat. We like to avoid unrest within the city as much as is reasonably possible. So I asked my husband for guidance.
And additionally, I figured that you might lend your assistance as well.
Oh, I see. So that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course we'll help.
Although you know you could have come to us with this in the first place, right, Grey?
Sorry about my husband. You know, he's not the most communicative type.
Understatement of the year.
Huh. It just struck me. Grey's all wrinkly, but you're not.
Oh, you're right. I'm a lot younger than he is, so that's certainly part of it. Right, honey?
Come on, talk to us, Grey. Communication. You must have heard of it, at least.
I know he looks like a right grump, but he's a good bloke, really. That furrowed brow comes with age, too, I'm sure.
Do I have to endure this much longer?
Now I get it. I did wonder how a guy like Grey could cope in a place like this. You keep him on the straight and narrow.
Oh, dear. You really think so? In any case, those things you collected also seem to have gone for a walk.
So in short, you want us to take them back by force?
There you go again, just asking for trouble. No need. I'm sure we can resolve this amicably. What I wanted to ask you is if you could collect some more.
Some more of what, exactly?
Oh, do you mean those things Grey was gathering?
Yes, that's right. We've got an approximate location, so let me give you that first.
We can handle this, no problem.
Looks like we're doing this, G-Dog. Time to saddle up.
Yes.
I'll do some looking myself as well, I reckon.
Don't throw your back out.
That should be my line. You're always so reckless.
I know.
So Grey's what passes for a good bloke round here, huh?
I told you not to maunder on. Get going to Daedalile.
That sound. This was a nice find.
Look, a supply drop. What should we do?
Hey, did you guys hear something?
Support you! Got it!
I'll take the offensive then.
Leave the healing to me.
I think we gotta leg it. Everybody leg it. We can't let you show me up, Noah. You're in free now! I can handle this one.
Good going, Uni. Perfect timing.
I can handle this one.
Good going, Uni.
Creep! Calm now!
Let's use it to the max. Sidewise. Let's go.
My bones! Mighty fight! Let's do it, Kaya. Gotta kill you now, sorry.
Right now.
Oriole! Oh, wait!
All right. Heal, bro.
Typhoon shield! Typhoon right!
Jump back.
Typhoon shield! Typhoon right! Typhoon! Lay down on my wood!
I feel the power.
Yes! Feels just like it should! Maximum power! Maximum hit!
Send the buggers packing. Jump back.
Me! You didn't disappoint! Crash! They broke away!
Time to do the litter free.
Take the half of it!
Time to win. Did everything wrong? Well,
They got
you
it!
can't fall here.
Unstoppable!
I'll get you up in a sec. All right.
Try and see! I'm lucky if I say so myself! I'll get you ship-shape in no time! I should have done more!
Mio!
Typhoon shield!
Defensive.
Typhoon shield! Good for Tyler!
Working on it. Not to the workings of a practical mind. There's spark in me yet. Stay back for now. Child. Jump banner. Break. Everyone. I'm sorry.
Noah!
Reversal end.
Crash! I can still do this!
Stay back for now.
Got it all figured out.
much on my belt.
Yes, uni's the boss.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, let's go, Noah.
Oriole! First come, first serve.
Show us what you got. I'll draw them.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Either just for a time or crack out! Dark banner!
I'll get you fixed in no time.
Advanced cooldown! You might want to surrender before we grind you into dust!
You want some more? Let's do it, Kyle. And then let's do it next week or more.
I'll catch you up in a sec.
Typhoon field.
Nice save, Lance. I appreciate it. The fight's not over yet.
Typhoon field.
Don't let that on my watch. How did we let this happen?
Typhoon field.
The heat's building up.
Typhoon field. Impulse.
You didn't disappoint.
The piece is over!
Feels just like it should.
Can't make it, can't. You have it.
Topple! Coming together!
I'm fit to burst.
Dark banner!
Keep piling on the damage. Center. Let's see it. Viral. Whisper. Yeah.
We are more than capable! How's this for a plan? I used my thinking muscles for this one! I'll lead!
I can follow that up. You're done. And
getting late. We should find somewhere to rest.
Right, what have we got around here?
Executioner! Vengeance!
Dominion flower!
Leave the healing to me.
Multi-blast!
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
We made it to morning.
Time to do the right thing, eh?
climb.
Is it supposed to be here?
If she had information to pass us, it must have come from Monica. That ought to make it trustworthy.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder. We still haven't found a thing yet.
Doesn't seem to be anything here either.
Doesn't look like it's gonna turn up. How about we just give up and head back already? Oi, Gray, you listening? I said...
Wait. An ambush, eh?
Huh?
You finally made it, Gray.
And you are?
Looks like the info was good. We'll have a bit of your time if you don't mind.
What just happened here?
They look vaguely like lost numbers.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to be our allies.
I suspect they're just an irritant. Sent here to slow me down.
But who'd want to slow you down? Are they part of that opposing faction you were banging on about?
So then, these soldiers would have to be...
They're part of Monica's faction. No question. But even that's got its share of radicals like these guys. The ones that like to stir things up.
Stir up what, though? Nothing good, I guess.
Their ultimate objective is the eradication of Mobius. But they'll stop at nothing to achieve it. That's where the trouble starts. They see the key pieces aligned on the board. Even Ouroboros are now in play. Now all it would take is to wrench the command from Monica, and the entire city could be mobilized.
Could they really do that?
There are ways. Steal enough Levnisses from us, whittle away at Monica's support, and soon she'll be wide open. Hard to tell exactly how they'll make their move. But it seems they've decided the time is ripe.
Okay, and what's that got to do with slowing you down?
Unlike most city folk, I'm a lone wolf. Might be they didn't account for me in their calculations and just simplified the maths.
Since Gray's not usually in the city, they would have to get him where they want him, then restrict his movements.
Oh, right. Now I'm with you.
You see?
Hang on. One more thing. Doesn't that still seem weird? It was Rosanna that told us to come here, right?
That's right. And we were ambushed. That would suggest an information leak.
What do you want to do now?
Whoever goes up against me, they're getting crushed. That's all.
And what about Rosanna?
We're going back to the city. Come on, keep up.
hope you weren't followed.
We've got enough decoys to keep them off our case, so I doubt they'd find us so easily. Still, if we keep twiddling our thumbs, it's only a matter of time before they rumble us.
We've already sent men.
Well, that was unavoidable. He's Vandam's man through and through.
5 years we've been biding our time. Now that we have a chance, we can't let it pass us by.
Yes, agreed. So why'd you jeopardize everything by stealing that thing? If it hadn't been me that noticed first, our whole plan could have gone up in smoke.
Well, maybe this would...
Calm down, both of you. They'll never find this place. And even if they do realize something's amiss, I've got ways to keep Monica off the scent.
If you say so.
Getting her out of here will leave one fewer obstacle in the city. The only problem is Grey.
Some problem, though. He fought with Guernica on the front lines.
And his nose is as sharp as ever. Still, you can handle him, yeah?
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Well, that should earn us some time. I don't see any outstanding issues.
Rosanna's close to the core of the R&D team. And most importantly, she has Monica's ear. She'll use her non-combatant position if it's her neck on the line. Even if she has to betray her own husband. We'll be under more scrutiny than ever. So don't you dare do anything stupid.
Trust me, I won't. I wouldn't throw my back out for nothing.
If the others try to hinder our plans, we might have to actually use this thing. Lest we put our plans in motion ASAP.
Seriously, how could our whereabouts have been leaked?
The investigation comes later. First, back to the city.
It'd be rude not to.
Grey.
You're the guy who works with Monica.
There's something I wanted to pick your brains about. I've heard your Rosanna has been trying to get outside.
I see.
She was stopped by the soldiers and turned back just like that, they say. Just for my own conscience, I went to check it with the R&D team, but they said she'd not come in that day.
Whoa, is she okay? What if she was forced into something by that lot who attacked us?
You were attacked?
It's nothing. Keep going.
Right, well, that's about it. It just seemed a bit fishy, is all, which is why I wanted it noted.
What did Monica have to say?
About that. She actually took an away team and went out. Something about a request from Rosanna. Seemed urgent. I mean, I suppose it must have been to get the boss moving like that. I wonder what that's all about.
No clue, but I'll look into it.
Appreciate it, really, I do. Somehow, I don't feel like sticking my neck out myself here. Great. Do you know where Rosanna could be?
I haven't the faintest idea.
You seem real relaxed for someone whose partner's missing, pal.
She made Monica leave the city and tried to go outside herself too. That does feel rather odd. Furthermore, Rosanna should be aware of the dangers that await a non-combatant on the outside.
Right? And if there was something she needed from beyond, couldn't she have just asked Monica?
Well, you want to contribute or what?
Whatever the case may be, Rosanna's tough. She'll be fine.
Huh?
I don't know where she went, but I can think of a few people who might.
Well then, shall we try asking them? That might be the quickest way.
Who are we asking then?
A doctor, a mechanic, and an old friend.
Would you believe it? Would you believe it?
I think we found out all that we can now.
Time we pulled our info.
You know, you've got to take regular breaks. About that thing.
How are we looking out there?
Monica's still gone, but Gray's back with Ouroboros, looks like.
That guy really doesn't know when to quit.
Still, if we can just disrupt the command chain, everything else should fall into place, right?
Finally. Our toy will have its day.
Of course. It's high time we got to use this thing, and I couldn't think of a better opportunity.
Oh, yes. She turns out exactly as I'd hoped.
You're a sly one, aren't you? Getting people to accept you, then using them as you like.
I'm sorry. What?
Skilled technologists from R&D always have to be managed to a degree. We've watched you closely. And you've never leaked info about our actions to anyone.
You've helped us come this far. Regardless of the results, you've made your bed as our accomplice.
You're still not making any sense. You think the plan's going to fail?
I don't intend to let this opportunity pass me by. Whatever happens, I'll leave my mark on this city. I promise you that.
This is our chance to gain the upper hand in one fell swoop. No need to get gloomy.
Yes, that's exactly it.
We'll have Ouroboros in our hands, and we won't have to fight them. No more hiding, no more biding our time. No more taking anyone's crap. That stuff's for the birds.
Guernica, Monica, they're too soft by half.
We'll cause a disturbance in the city, then use the confusion to steal away all the Levnesses. Brilliant! With Monica gone, now's our window. We'll suppress the military and have them hand over the leadership.
Once we bend Ouroboros to our command, all we have to do is squish Mobius under our thumb.
You think they'll ally themselves with us? Even after we cause all this ruckus?
Ha! They're just a bunch of kids. They'll be putty in our hands.
Right. Yeah. Putty in our hands indeed.
Is it really here?
Be on the lookout for a hidden door. Anything that strikes you as odd.
Was it meant to be here somewhere? Looks like a whole load of nothing.
Well, this is where the doc said.
Wait. Here.
How did you know?
Too much effort to explain. Let's just go.
Are all old people this cranky?
Beats me. Come on, let's just follow him.
Up ahead.
Oh, you sniffed us out all the way out here. You're like a right proper hound.
Ha! You're right on the money there. He's Vandam's little doggy is what he is. There's nothing for you here, Grey. Go wag your tail somewhere else.
Whoa, they're really laying into you. Go on, Grey, give him a real tongue lashing.
No need.
What? Sure there is. You're not gonna let these clods make fun of you and have the last word?
Ouroboros are still just kids, and it shows. If they're your latest traveling companions, then how the mighty have fallen.
If you're here, I assume it's because you figured out our plan.
Looks like we'll have to get rough. Or are you gonna sit there like a good pooch and lick yourself?
Yeah, I'm not that flexible. First, I'll kill you. You, I'll keep alive for now. Might still kill you later, if you don't tell me anything worthwhile.
Whoa. I knew we were gonna see action today. But this is more than I signed up for.
Yeah, doesn't spark around, does he?
Ouroboros are your only allies now. Rosanna is on our side. You still want to fight?
Of course. It is, after all, my job.
Loyal to a fault. That's a hound for you. But you can't protect the city with that wimpy attitude. Today, this hour, the city will be transformed. And the cause of peace demands a sacrifice.
Everybody lay into the time for ether attack!
Know where that came from!
How about this? Gotta face me! Right, think!
You won't get away! Let me give you a taste! You won't get away! Eat this! Let me give you a taste! Meet your end! Now go on! Let me give you a taste!
Just watch!
Eat this!
No!
You won't get away! Eat this! Here and now! You won't get away!
I'm serious!
All right!
All together now!
Time to send them packing!
They broke away!
Know where that came from! Perfect time.
Crap, they broke away!
I'll show you!
Broke away! I'll end it here!
Time for a double whack! Did I read things wrong? I'll tear it all down! Kyle, lying down, don't sleep.
Meet your end.
Give it up!
Just watch!
Let me give you a taste! You won't get away!
No escape!
I'll show you! Time for a double whack!
Keep up the pressure!
Know where that came from! Let me give you a taste!
Come on now!
I'll show you!
I'm serious!
You won't get away! Use it around! Let me bring it! Give it up!
How about this? I'll end it here!
What?
What the? What's happened?
You bitch! What did you do, Rosanna?
Oh, didn't I tell you? There's a power threshold.
Like a maximum?
It's an interesting system. Little Drum and I incorporated it.
So now you decide to turn on us. You'll wish you hadn't done this.
No. I haven't betrayed anyone, at any point. It seems to me it's completely slipped your minds. when you were all acting so fishy 5 years ago. It was me who broached the subject to you when you roughed up the doctor back then. You don't remember? And the Conservative leader, Garrett, who put you in touch with him? Me again. We'd round up all the unsavories and toss the trash all at once. And now, your time's up. My dear husband doesn't like me staying out too long. So now my part in this is over.
Here we go.
Rosanna! Gray! You bastards!
I see some relations have changed.
You and Rosanna out in your
We'll deal with this. Save up, Rosanna.
Give it up! She won't get away! Enough is enough!
follow no master.
Man, I could have sworn Rosanna was one of the bad guys.
Me too.
Even you thought so, right?
Why would I?
Those shady dealings for a start. They didn't set off any alarm bells for you.
Honey, do you realize people can't read your mind?
I told you not to throw your back out.
Not what I was talking about, but I'll bite. You really can't stop being reckless, can you?
We're all still alive. I don't think that counts as reckless. Now, Guernica, he's the one who was reckless. But then again, even his actions may well have borne fruit.
We're back to talking in riddles again.
The original idea was for me to stop the hardliners myself, without involving all of you in this. So I'm sorry. I'm sure it was quite a burden.
I don't get the thinking here. Surely you could have just asked Gray for help in the first place.
Our opposition would have noticed something was up. They'd never have lowered their guard like that. They thought they had me pegged as weak. That's what made it easy for them to bring me aboard. That's basically it.
How much did Monica know?
Oh, she knows me. When I needed her out of the city, she obliged without a single peep. Some things you have to say out loud, and others go without saying. You know how it is.
Nah, I really don't.
Well, then one day, you will.
Huh. One of those things, is it?
Yep. Better get used to it.
What?
The point of us old-timers is to keep you youngsters on the right path. If you trust us, you don't have to hurry so much to try and understand things.
Oh my! Someone's a chatterbox today.
Oh, for spark's sake, could you not? All this beating around the bush is driving me up the wall.
Why don't I translate for you? He's saying he wants to keep working with you for a long time to come.
See, that I can understand. Right back at you, Gray. Oh, so that's how they're doing. Come on, who else?
Let me just fix this.
I'm just gonna lie here and you can't stop me. Right then, strategy meeting. Right then, strategy meeting.
Okay. Next on the list is...
just part of the protocol, innit?